Hey YouTube, this is Saffron DP4L. I'm going to review an episode of Smallville, Absolute Justice. This is the episode where the JSA are introduced and they kind of guest star in it. The whole episode is the son of an ex JSA villain is trying to kill them all off, and it has something to do with Checkmate and the Suicide Squad. Um, I'm not I'm not gonna give too much away, but in this episode they have Doctor Fate, Stargirl, Hawkman, and you do see glimpses of the other JSA members, but none of them none of them have like a huge part in this episode. You only really see those three JSA numbers. What I was really hoping from this episode is that um, that the JSA gets their own TV show or movie or something. And Jeff Johns, he wrote the episode, and he's one of my favorite writers. Um, he wrote the JSA during the 90s, and I think he reintroduced it this sometime this year or last year. It has a new roster. Um, this episode, they basically find out Clark and Chloe basically find out who the JSA are, and they decide to help them. And you have this whole thing with they have like Clark is supposed to lead the new generation of superheroes and basically something like that. This episode was really good. It's unlike any Smallville episode I've ever saw before it. I used to watch Smallville, but I lost interest in it, like a lot of people. I really hate. I don't hate the JSA costumes. I love them. They did excellent job. It's just like what they look like from the comics. I really hate Clark's costume, and Green Arrow's costume is okay, but basically he's just hiding behind a hood and sunglasses, which is kind of lame. Maybe he should get the whole mask and going, but whatever. What would I know? I'm just a fan of the comics. Um, yeah, they did an excellent job on Hawkman's costume. The guy who played Hawkman is he was in Stargate SG-1, one of the lead roles. Or something. Um, his costume they did an excellent job. The only problem I have is with the wings. They're they're okay. It's just that in the comics they were always brown. At least I think so. Every comic I've read with Hawkman in it, he had brown wings. Um, yeah. So Doctor Fate's. When I first saw pictures, I thought maybe the helmet was too big, but no, it fits perfectly. But Stargirl or Star Spangled Kid, the only problem I have with her costume is the Star Staff looks a little cheaply made. It basically looks uh, like a light up toy, but just bigger. Um, they could have done a better job on her costume. Oh well. Amanda Waller's in this episode, and they kind of introduced the whole checkmate thing. They kind of made Checkmate and Suicide Squad the same thing in this episode. They even combined the albums into one thing. So I thought it was weird because I'm pretty sure they were two different organizations. Well, in the '80s they were during the when I read the Janus Directive, it was two different things, but whatever. Maybe they changed it. I just started getting into comics again. The special effects were good, especially with the whole Dr. Fate's magic, and you actually see John Jones in his true form, which was it was only for like a second, but it was really good. They did a really good job. And the fight scenes were awesome. They were brief, but they were good. And what else can I say? This was an awesome episode of Smallville. Maybe I might start watching it again. I don't know, maybe. Or maybe just the Jeff Johns episodes. I really hope that they make a spin-off TV series of JSA. Or a movie. Hell, I don't care if they make like TV movies, as long as you have all the characters and Jeff Johns is writing it, I'll be fine with it. It would be awesome if they did something with the JSA. And that's it. I recommend you see this episode. It was an awesome episode. And my next review will be a graphic novel review of Jeff Loeb's The Long Halloween, Batman The Long Halloween. Until then, YouTube, see you later. Peace.